Alright, welcome back everybody. Apologize that I didn't get a video out Tuesday, but I tried all weekend long to do it. There was just no way. It was just too much rain, too much everything. When I finally got a video done, I had no audio. Tried to go up to a park that was lit up at night, and it was just, the wind was insane. So here I am today, so we'll get one done. It's cold out, but at least it's sunny. What I want to get into is I'm going to show you 3 different people doing basically the exact same form. One guy adds a few extra punches to it, but it's the exact same form, and show you how and why things need to be altered in the Chinese martial arts. All right, so without further ado, let's play these clips. Alright, so you guys saw that, and what I want to do is focus on the first few moves and where I stopped the clip at, just to show you I learned the exact same way. Alright, we come here, we're standing, and we go like this, alright, and we hit, and then we step out with this splitting, how they do splitting, with that chopping motion. Same, okay? So here, and come out, here, boom, and like that. Come at you, we did the same exact thing. Boom, here. All right, you can go here, you can go here. They're all going here inside, as you see. Then teacher changed it up. All right, and we started off like this. Everything else was the same. Then he went to this, where we slap, strike. Here, let me show you that coming towards you. Here. All right. People lost their minds. All of these senior students were flipping out about it. Teacher was out of town. They were watching videos from Grandmaster Wong, the head of the Xing Yi Association at the time. He's long passed away, but they were showing the video of him doing it and going, see, this is the way it's supposed to be done. This is the way. Then they brought me in the office to show me, look, Steve. And I said, well, I know 3 ways to do it now. They didn't have that mindset, which you can see from everyone doing the video. They don't have that mindset. Oh, it's done this way. It has to remain this way. This is ridiculous in the Chinese martial arts, all right? And shout out to one of my students from back in Ohio, Ron. Ron says, Steve, why are we always, you always talk about keep your hands up and everything, but when we're doing Xing Yi forms, we do it like this. And from that moment on, I modified everything. But you can see teacher modified everything. And those of you that don't know who teacher is Grandmaster Gino Chicoine. But they don't see what I see. And what I mean by that is I would get there early every week. every week I was the first student there. It would just be teacher and I. I would be cleaning the school, training while he's in the office. And they didn't see what he was doing. He was watching films, going over what he was going to teach that night, going over notes. So I'm sure that either Grandmaster Chang or Grandmaster Wong, it told him it evolves. It's no different than iron palm, all right? When you first learn iron palm, you raise the hand here and you're striking. And I remember when teacher came up to me, asked me, am I still hitting my hand? It was 2 years in. I said, yeah, twice a day. And he said, don't raise your hand high anymore. Everything is short from that moment on. So you see how that evolves, all right? So there's no way it shouldn't, all right? I want to show you guys why this is so key. If I'm here and I hit, what power is there? Nothing. It's a waste of motion. But if I go here and I clear and I'm grabbing and striking, now you can see this has got some juice to it, all right? So I fell in love with that when he modified that. When he modified this, where we would be in here and most do that, all right, to where they're in here, they loop this, go inside and hit. When teacher changed that to here and taking it down this way, all right, you can grab an arm and you're popping that downward. And then when he modified it even more to slap, think about that. If I'm in here and I go here, I'm just basically switching my stance and putting a lot of juice into that strike. All right, I could be on the other side, same thing. Also, I can elbow. I can do all kinds of things from here. So don't be limited. Look at everything and see what else you can do. And I want to leave you guys with this. Teacher would show usually 4 techniques, all right? And one time he asked me what was the techniques I showed that he showed the previous week. I demonstrated them and he said, what else would you do? And I looked down, I said, you didn't show what else to do. You showed these 4. And he looked me in the eyes and he was like, everything I show you, you better come up with 10 other techniques off of it. All right, so this puts your mind into that mode. So he wanted me to have 40 techniques when I come back from one Thursday to the next Thursday. And you better be able to modify, because there is no fight, there is no form, there is no anything that's going to be robotic and planned out, A, B, C, D. You know, you do this, when they do that, you don't know what they're going to do. So you better be able to adapt, overcome, and be victorious. This is just the martial arts mindset, and you have to have that. You cannot keep doing things the same. And one more last thing. I always tell my students, if your Xing Yi looks the same 10 years from now, it's like a tree that looks the same. It's dead. It's not growing. If it's not dead, it's darn sure not living, all right, and growing and changing. So you better be changing. You better be growing. That is the martial mindset. So give more, you guys. Do more. All of that good stuff. And I will see you on Tuesday. Peace.